What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday, and that means today is Rogue Tuesday. First off, we're going to give a shout out to Andrew Womble. This is his list from the Charizard Lounge. Link is down below. Just copied his list. I'm actually having a lot of fun playing this deck online, especially when it's like knock out 10 fighting Pokemon or knock out 10 Pokemon with your fighting Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, let's go Machamp. And this is the list I'm playing around for fun. And some people have been like, what are you playing? Like, I'll play against them and they're like, yo, Squeaky, what's up? And they will play and they're like, what did I just play against? And I'm like, oh, it's Wobble, it's a list, but I can't link to the Charizard Lounge because then you get in trouble in PTCGO. So, here it is. This is the list I've been playing online. It's the exact 60 card list. I haven't changed anything. It just helps me get my daily challenges, do 1,000 damage of fighting Pokemon, maybe knock out 10 Pokemon, 10 or 20 Pokemon with fighting Pokemon. I know there's one going on currently. So, you can use this deck to actually use it if you want to. Now, let's go over the deck, and we have been over Machamp before, but it has evolved since Breakthrough has came out. Now, we have Machamp-EX. It has the attack Steamy Mad. The attack does 20 damage times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. This Pokemon is now confused. But our main attack is going to be Crazy Hammer. If this Pokemon is affected by special condition, this attack does 80 more damage. They remove all special conditions from this Pokemon. So you do 80, 80, 160, and then your condition might knock him out. You also play like Strong Energies as well. You play Strong Energies. I don't know what I was thinking for a second. So what you can do is Crazy Hammer 80 and 80. 160, Strong Energy, 180. Maybe you play an Ariados, which poisons both you and your active Pokemon. And when you are confused... Oh, I don't think I went over this. So you remove all special conditions from this Pokemon. So what you can do is... The obvious combo is going to be Ariados. You're going to poison his nest to make both you and your active Pokemon poison. And then you're going to use Machamp to get rid of that poison. And you're going to hit him for 170, maybe for 190, depending if you have a Strong Energy on the Machamp. Now, I'm talking about the daily challenge. If you do 160 with Machamp, and then the poison knocks us out, you're not actually taking a knockout with a fighting Pokemon. So remember that. And that's going to be the point of the deck. We're going to use Machamp and then Ariados. Now, you're going to see some other stuff in here, but like, what is going on? So, we're going to play Bronzong with this deck. Now, Bronzong is usually used to power up like colorless attacks because of Metal Links, but because Metal Links attaches a metal energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Now, if you look at Machamp, he has a 2 fighting and 1 colorless energy. So what we're going to do is use Smeargle's second coat to change a basic energy attached to your active Pokemon with a different type of basic energy attached from your discard pile. So we're going to make one of those steel energies of fighting energies by turn 2 to start swinging with Machamp if possible. Now, it is hard to set up. Don't get me wrong. I know it's hard to set up. I know people are like, Squeaky, it's impossible to set up. And wow, we just got disconnected from the server. Okay. Give me like maybe a second. Let's see if we connect back into the servers. It's not responding. And we'll come back in a second when it's wordy. Alright, like I was saying, okay, sorry about that. My internet sometimes cuts in and out. You can see how it is sometimes. But, like I was saying, I know people are going to say it's hard to set up. Like I said, you'll need a Spinarak, Bronzor, Machamp, and a Smeargle. Maybe, really on turn 1, you need the Machamp, Spinarak, and Bronzor, which is still asking a lot. But if you can find a way to pull it off, you have a really, really strong deck. Now, your other attacker is going to be Lucario for Missile Jab, Corkscrew Smash, Somersault Kick, and Regirock. And instead of me explaining what these cards are for, down below will be a link to Andrew's article where you can read about the deck. Don't want to take all the credit away, and make sure you read it to see why these 2 cards are in here. I think I actually tell you why Regirock's in here later on in the video, and I think I accidentally do that. I always record the other games after the introduction, so that way I can give you tips about the deck. Like, I record the introduction after I record all the games. We play 2 Shaymin, of course, for setup, and that's the deck. Now, let's go over the cards. For Acro Bike, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Discard 1, put the other one in your hand. 2 Compressor, and this is going to discard a Fighting, Steel, and then something else. And like maybe a supporter card. And the reason why I'm saying this is because what you want to do is you're going to battle Compressor, discard a Fighting, Steel, and maybe a supporter card. And what you can do next turn is you're going to Metal Links this Metal Energy onto a Machamp, and then you can use Smeargle to switch that Metal Energy into a Fighting Energy. So that's why you need to pull that combo off by turn 1 to have him in the discard pile. 1 Level Ball to get a Pokemon with 90 HP or less, the Ariados, Spinarak, Bronzong, Bronzor, Smeargle. 1 Super Rod to get back Pokemon if you do have to discard them early. 2 Switch. Now, if you notice, this deck doesn't really play Zoroark, so you have to find a way to retreat out of the active spots so that you can start Metal Links into a Machamp. But one thing you'll have to note is that when you do decide to do this play, you don't actually discard the energies, so you don't have to pull that Switch combo off a lot, which is great. So that means you don't have to play that many switches. And I'm sorry I burped. I don't know if you heard that, but excuse me. I'm sorry, that was rude of me. So 2 switch so you get Pokemon out of the active spot. 4 Ultra Ball, discard 2 Pokemon. Oh my goodness, not discard 2 Pokemon. Discard 2 cards to get any Pokemon. 4 VS Seeker to reuse any of your supporters. 1 AZ, 1 Judge, 1 Lysandre, 2 Birch, and 4 Sycamore. And like I said earlier, the supporter counts and why they're in there are going to be down below in Andrew's article. I don't want to take all those away. 2 Sky Field because you're going to have a crazy bench. We already named 4 Pokemon, and like I said, you need Machamp, Spinarak, Machamp, Ariados. Oh my goodness, Machamp, Ariados, Bronzong, Smeargle. You can have another Shaymin. That's 5 Pokemon on the bench. Maybe one of the active spots, and you can have maybe 2 Bronzongs so that way you can power up a Machamp out of nowhere, which could be cool because, like I said, Machamp just needs 2 fighting and a colors. So you could double Metal Links, attach an energy, send it to Machamp, use a Smeargle trick, and actually Crazy Hammer in 1 turn if you want to. 2 Float Stone to give your Bronzong for your traits. 2 Focus Sash, and this way they're actually not one-shotting your Machamps. We've done this card before. If your fighting Pokemon are full HP and they are going to get knocked out, instead of being knocked out, they get put at 10 HP and you discard Focus Sash. 4 Strong Energy, so your fighting Pokemon do 20 more damage, 20 more damage to the active Pokemon. 3 fighting and 3 Steel Energies, and this is the deck. Now, some suggestions I might change is maybe cut all 4 Acro Bikes and maybe put like Bridget in there, Brigetti, whatever you call her, Brigetti, Spaghetti, Bridget, whatever you want to call her. I definitely think like 1-2 Bridget could be cool. That way you can help get the Spinarak combo off turn 1. Maybe some more Birch. Maybe keep the 2 Acro Bike. Maybe do like 2 Trainer's Mail and 2 Bridget. That might seem kind of clunky, but those are the 4 cards you could change around with. I'm not sure what else you could do. You could do like 3 Sky Fields, you can add a Skyfield, 2 Bridgets, that's 3, and maybe another Lysandre. That could be your 4 cards from the Acro Bike. I don't know. Play around the list, find something you like. I'm just keeping this right now just because it's simple. I want to get my daily challenges with this fighting deck, and that's why I decided to show this deck off, because like I said, people were asking me for the list online, so why not show off while we can. But I hope you have a great Tuesday. Thanks for watching, and not have a great day. Let's see this deck in action first. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, you're putting against Sergio Espas. Oh man, We're just call him Ban. Alright, so we won the coin flip. Okay, and yes, we always like to go first. Alright, so on our turn, let's see. We start a Machamp, we got a Strong Energy. We have a Regirock as well, but I don't think we're going to put it down. We see a Karina. Okay, a bunch of fighting energies, a red card, and a Strong Energy. Alright, very interesting. Of course, we'll start Machamp. And let's see, we'll press done, and let's see, what are we playing against? Obviously, it's some kind of fighting deck. Yes, we'll draw a card from the mulligan. We got 2 Strong Energies. Okay, and there's a Lucario. So put a Strong Energy on the Machamp. We will Ultra Ball. Well, let's battle Compressor first. And with this, we'll discard. I think I want to discard a Birch. We'll discard a Birch, Metal, and a Fighting Energy. Okay, I don't think Regirock's going to be that useful in this matchup, so Ultra Ball, discard Ultra Ball and Regirock. Like I said earlier, Regirock is for, like, Manectric, maybe for Vessel Queen, maybe for Night March. We'll grab the Shaymin. We'll Shaymin up to 3, and hopefully we'll be able to hit a Birch Seeker to use that Birch in our discard pile, and we do get it. Alright, we'll Ultra Ball, discard the Lysandre and the Ariados. I'm not sure if we have another Ariados in the deck. Okay, we do, so that's good. We'll grab a Bronzor. putting that down, and we will Verse Seeker for Birch. Come on, Birch. There it is. And let's see. Come on, Birch. Don't let us down. We haven't played a support card yet. Let's see. What do we get? A heads. Alright, getting 7 cards off this Birch. We get Ultra Ball, discard a Judge, and a Fighting Energy. We'll get a Smeargle. There it is. And we'll probably just end our turn right now. I don't want to put the Float Stone right now, just in case my opponent plays a Lysandre, or plays a Megaphone to get rid of it. And what we can do next turn is play the Switch into the Bronzong, use Metal Links, put a Strong Energy, and hopefully get Bronzong out. Well, we need a Bronzong and a Switch, so we're going to have to hope a lot. We see a Fighting Energy go down to Lucario. We actually can't knock him out right now because we didn't get an Ariados as well. There we see a Fighting Energy going off. And it looks like we might see a Missile Jab for 30. Okay, there's a Shauna. Oh, boo, Shauna. Boo. Boo. Nobody likes Shauna. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, so we see 5 cards from my opponent. Now we know he's playing just a fighting deck, so maybe he's playing like the regular Machamp. Like not the Machamp-EX, obviously, just the regular Machamp. We see a Missile Jab for 30 and on to our turn. We get another Smeargle, which I don't think we're going to put that down. Fighting Energy, Strong Energy on the Machamp. Float Stone to the Bronzor. Verse Seeker, grabbing the Birch. We could play a Judge, but if we flip heads, we can draw more cards. And opponent's already at 4 cards. So let's see what Birch does. Heads, drawn up to 7. We get a Sky Field. We get a Level Ball, grabbing the Bronzong. Oh, we probably should have grabbed Ariados. No, I meant to. We probably should have grabbed Ariados. Put down the Bronzong. Put down the Machamp. Acro Bike for 2. Looking for a Switch. Okay, Battle Compressor works as well. And that way we get thin cards out of our deck. So we'll Battle Compressor. And let's see, what can we discard? We'll discard the AZ. We'll discard the Smeargle. That's pretty much useless. And probably just that. We'll probably discard the other Steel Energy as well, so that we don't draw into it, because it's pretty useless if we draw into it. We'll play the Shaymin, drawn up to 4. Yes. Let's see, what do we get? No Switch, but we can Metal Links onto this Machamp. Oh, we don't even have. Oh, we don't even have Spinarak out. No, we can't even. Oh well. All right. Well, guess what? In our turn. Now let's see if my opponent decides to attack me next turn. We can actually probably just Steam him mad for the knockout. Unless he puts a Focus Sash down, then we have to worry about other things because we don't have the Ariados. We see a Strong Energy go down to the Lucario. We see a Karina. Now this Karina could get him the Focus Sash, like I said, and that way it kind of makes it where we can't knock him out next turn. There we see Machamp. So it is a Machamp deck. And let's see what item card he gets. Hopefully it's not a Focus Sash, but if it is, it wouldn't surprise me. And another Enhanced Hammer? Why are you doing this to me? Alright, Enhanced Hammer, discard the Strong Energy. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna think what we're gonna do next turn. We see a Machamp come down, and it looks like we see a Corkscrew Smash for 80 damage, and he's gonna draw up to 8 cards. Now, let's see. We still can knock him out next turn. Like, Steam Mad will do 20, I don't know, like 220? We'll put a regular Fighting Energy on this Machamp. I'm tired of him discarding our energies. Now let's see. We could play the Super Rod right now. We actually probably should have attached a Strong Energy because we're gonna go 1, 2. We played 2. Yeah, I don't know why I just didn't attach Strong Energy to the active. That was just silly by me. But let's see. I guess 1, 2. I'm actually going to Verse Seeker for a. Let's think. We're going to Verse Seeker for a Birch. I think. We could go for a Judge, but I need a Switch like really bad this turn. So let's see. Come on, Birch. Don't let us down to tails. Oh no. Okay, cool. Look at that. All right, we got to switch into the Bronzong. We can put the Bronzong up. There we go. We can Metal Links. Putting a Metal Energy onto this Machamp. Okay, and let me make sure something. Okay, just making sure we do it the right way. So we'll retreat into this Machamp. Oh, we already have the right energy requirement regardless. We'll Focus Sash this bench Machamp, and we will do the Steaming Mad for the knockout. It should do 220, like I said. And we're confused. Oh no, but we should be okay. We can also attach a Float Stone to the active and retreat it next turn if we need to. If he doesn't knock us out, I mean, if he puts an energy, so he can do 3, 4, 5. He actually needs a strong energy and a muscle band and or a fighting stamp to actually knock us out. That might be hard, but they receive strong energy, so right now he's doing 50, which is not a knockout. Well, there's a muscle band. Never mind, spoke too soon. There's a Megaphone, getting rid of the Float Stone and the Focus Sash, which I said earlier, I kind of, like, that's the only thing I really worry about, but we should be okay. We have another Float Stone put down the Bronzong. We see Machamp as well. And I imagine he's going to grab a rare candy with this as well. So let's show me rare candy. Come on, rare candy. Alright, so you can rare candy Machamp, so that way his fighting Pokemon do 20 more HP. But when he knocks out this Machamp, we could probably most likely power up this other Machamp. We see the Machamp, which has the Fighting Fury. Your fighting Pokemon do 20 more damage. And we see a Missile Jab for 90? Is that what it was? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 90 for 1 energy. That's pretty crazy. We'll send up the Bronzong, so we're both have 4 prizes. On to our turn. We top deck a Sycamore as well. Okay, cool. So Float Stone, the Bronzong. We'll Acro Bike. We'll grab another Acro Bike, just trying to dig deeper into our deck. Okay, just to hit like a Focus Sash or something. Okay, Spinarak, there we go. That's what I'm talking about, Spinarak. Coming down to join the party finally. Put down the Spinarak. We'll play the Sycamore, drawing a new hand of 7. And let's see what we get. Okay, cool. I was kind of worried we wouldn't hit the energy, but we got the energy. And now we can Meta Links to this Birch Machamp. The only sad thing is we didn't get a muscle band. I mean, not a muscle band, a Focus Sash, but I think we'll be okay regardless. We'll retreat into the Machamp, and we will use the Smeargle using the second Coke ability, and we're going to switch out one of these metals for a fighting energy. Alrighty, so there we go. We got the Machamp powered up, ready to go for next turn, and wow, I just remembered we still don't have Ariados in play, so we can't even knock out this Lucario. What was I thinking? Well, I know what I was thinking. I was thinking I could knock out this person. Alright, well, I guess we use Crazy Hammer for 80, and that's pretty much it. So 80 damage, 100. I forgot we don't have... that one turn when we Level Ball, I should have grabbed a Spinarak forever ago. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. And that was just... it's been a huge misplay this whole game because of that one play. But we see 100 damage to this Lucario. But next turn, we will finally have our Ariados, and we should maybe be okay. Maybe not so much, but we'll find out together. We might have to Super Rod to get back on Machamp. There we see a Sky Field, and now our bench is full. Do we have the other Sky Field already in play? We don't. I only see one in the discard pile, so maybe it'll be okay. We see a Fighting Energy going on Lucario. And there we see a Verse Seeker. Let's see what he can grab here. Shauna, a Karina. There's a bunch of options he can grab this turn. If he does, getting another Lucario, we can easily knock it out the following turn. But right now, this Corkscrew Smash is going to do 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Oh my goodness, that's going to be 140 damage. And how do we knock out the next Lucario if it does come out? There we see a Hawlucha. And oh, buddy, we're in some trouble right now because I don't know how we're going to finish this game up. Huh. Okay. Okay, this is going to be interesting for sure. Especially since we only have 3 cards left in our deck. And there's a Focus Sash as well. I'm going to put that on the Hawlucha. There's a Hawlucha coming down. And there's a Focus Sash going on to the Hawlucha. And let's see what opponent decides to do here. Another E-Hammer, but now we can just, what is that? Steamy Mad for the knockout if we need to. There's a Corkscrew Smash. Gonna do, like I said, 140. Yep. So not knocking us out, but next turn we can knock out this Lucario. Going down to 2 prize cards, and what can we do the following turn? I'm not sure, but we'll find out together. So on to our turn, we will finally get down this Ariados. Thank you, Ariados, for coming out to play finally after all these turns. And let's think about this. We can Meta Links onto a Shaymin. Okay. And we can... I guess what we can do is Super Rod, getting back Machamp, Lucario, and a Fighting Energy. And what we can do right now is we can just steam him mad for the knockout, and the next turn we can find out what we can do the following play. So we'll knock out this Lucario, but let's see if he has the energy. That's another crucial thing to think about. We see a Bronzor and a Focus Sash, okay. So like I said, we'll probably see the Hallelujah come up, and what can we do next turn? Oh man, oh man, no, I misplayed. We could have Metalinks to the Bronzong, and we could have used the Hammer to actually knock out this Hallelujah. Oh no, I messed up. But we see a Lucario come down, okay. Fighting Energy go on to the Hallelujah. Oh man, we could have used the. Oh, we could have Hammer in. That was probably the best play right there. Alright, we see Sycamore from opponent going to discard his hand and draw 7 new cards. This kind of stinks that we never got really the Shaymin out in play. Okay. Do we have any Verse Seekers left? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We see the Machamp-EX gets knocked out. I think Fly Press did like 100 damage. Man, we should have, like I said, Metalinks to the Bronzong. We could have used it next turn. But on to our turn. Let's see. What do we top deck? A Sky Field. Okay. Well, let's think about this. We can Acro Bike. Let's see what cards we get. A Machamp-EX. Okay. Oh, we get a Verse Seeker as well. What do we do? Do we go for the Verse Seeker and maybe Lysandre the Lucario and hope he doesn't have a way to retreat? It does have a 2-retreat cost, so maybe he can't retreat it automatically, and maybe we'll be okay, but even then, that'd be kind of rough, and we will discard a last Machamp. So I think grabbing the Machamp right now is the obviously better play. We'll put that Machamp down. We will... Oh, man. Put a Strong Energy in the Machamp. Metalinks to the Shaymin. Oh, okay. I just wish we had a muscle band right now. That could be great. We will use the Sky Field. And with the Sky Field, we'll put down the Bronzor. And we will retreat to Shaymin. And we will... Oh, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do it. We will Ariados first for Poisonous Nest. Poison the Hallelujah. And we will do... Oh, but Sky Return makes all of our energies go away as well. Alright, whatever. I think Sky Return is still a better play. So a Sky Return, do a 30 to the Hallelujah. And let's see. This Lucario, if it gets 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it could knock out our Bronzong. Is that a risk we're willing to take? Man, I see you, Bronzong. I see you just winking at me. I know you want me to send you up. I think we're going to send in the Bronzor, though. Yeah, we're going to send in the Bronzor, and we're going to force my opponent to knock out this Bronzor. And if he does, we should be able to win next turn, as long... Okay, if he knocks out Bronzong, we can send in the Bronzong, put a Metal Energy onto Machamp, Sycamore, and then use Smeargle, Ariados, and knock out that Lucario. We see a Fighting Stadium come down. Now, his Hallelujah is going to do 6, 8, 10. It could do 10 to a Shaymin. There we see a Fighting Energy going out to Lucario. But that's not a knockout on a Bronzor. That's actually not what I want. They receive Verse Seeker. Let's see what he can grab. Maybe a Birch, maybe a Sycamore, Shauna, Karina. He has a lot of options. They receive Karina. Hopefully he goes for a Muscle Band. Please go for a Muscle Band this turn. And there's a Karina. Let's see if he goes for that Muscle Band to knock out this Bronzor. That's what we need right now. Don't let us down, Sergio Esteban? I'm not sure at all. But come on, get that Muscle Band. Show it to me. There's a Machamp. Okay, I'm fine with Machamp. Oh wait, he knocks that regardless. It does 3, 4, 5 because of the Machamp. Oh my goodness. Please fall for this trap and knock out this this Bronzor, and that way we can win the game. But please don't grab an Enhanced Hammer, because then we will not win the game. Oh, I just realized that. If he gets an Enhanced Hammer, he can discard the Strong Energy off the Machamp. Oh no! 7 misplays. Not so much misplays. The big deal was not Metalinks into the Bronzong to attack with it this turn. Okay, a red card. Oh no! Red card could be devastating. But if he does knock us out and we draw to the Shaymin, we should be okay. They receive a red card, gonna shuffle our hand to our deck and draw 4 new cards. Okay, maybe we'll be okay. We see a Machamp come down. And show me Lucario and Missile Jab for the knockouts. There we go. Okay, okay. Looks like we're going to do it. Now, what we don't... Oh, well... Okay, so we'll see a Missile Jab, do it 50, and we'll center the Bronzong. And let's see if we can pull off this play. Like I said, we can knock out this Lucario. We'll center the Bronzong, and let's see what happens this turn. Oh, to our turn. We get a Metal Energy. Alright, we will put down the Fighting Energy on the Machamp. We don't have any Metal Energies in the discard pile because we Metal Links 2 of them own. We will Shaymin, drawn up to 3, and we need the Sycamore. Cool, so we got the Sycamore. We can Sycamore, discard our hand, drawn with just one card left in our deck. Okay, so we will Metal Links onto this Machamp. Retreat, and we could have used Smeargle because we had double metals last turn as well. So retreat into the Machamp. We will use the Poisonous Nest, and we will Crazy Hammer. It should do a lot of damage. We're both poisoned, and Crazy Hammer will do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 180, or 200. There we go. Knocking out the Lucario and taking the game. Wow, that was too close to the game. That was definitely very close. But we saw the power of Smeargle and Bronzong, and we saw the last turn before he red carded us. We could have attach the Metal Energy to the Machamp, play the Sycamore, discard the other Metal Energy, use the Smeargle, swap out the Fighting Energy on the Machamp, and that was a really good game with Machamp. Even though it was kind of rough, we kind of had a shaky start, especially since we didn't get the Ariados down. Yeah, not getting Ariados turn around with the Level Ball was a big misplay by me. I don't know what I was thinking. I know what I was thinking. I wanted the Bronzong so we could Metal Links, but we needed the Ariados to knock out Pokemon. But we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second. Alright, playing against Don Brand, Florida. I guess that's what it is. Playing some kind of Psychic Colors fighting deck, and we won the coin flip. There we go, buds. And let's see. Yeah, we want to go first. And let's see what Don has for us. We both get 7 cards. And this is not a good hand for us. Press done, and let's see what are we playing against. Hopefully we can top deck an Ultra Ball. Machamp works as well. We'll put Machamp down, put a Strong Energy. We'll put the Smeargle down just in case they knock out our Lucario. Or we could switch into Machamp. If they punch us, we could Steaming Mad. Yeah, let's do that play. Let's switch to Machamp, and we will Sycamore. Hopefully our other Ariados is not prized, or I'm going to be crying. Wow, this is a really good hand. We'll put down Spinarak, we'll put down Bronzor. And we'll end our turn. Next turn we can Ultra Ball, getting out like maybe a Shaymin. I think that'd be okay. Drawing up to 6, and then putting the Fighting Steel Energy down. And then maybe after that we can get the Ariados and Bronzong down. And let's see if he goes for a Missile Jab. If he goes for a Missile Jab, it'll do 30. And then we can Steam Mad for 2, 4, 6, and then 8. But if he goes for a Missile Jab with like a Muscle Band and a Strong Energy, he can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we can knock it out. Then we see a Strong Energy coming down. Wait, 7. No, that's still not a knockout. We see a Level Ball. Discarding, it's a Crobat deck, so we'll discard a Crobat and a Fighting Energy, getting down the Zubat. Put it, a Jirachi, no, not Jirachi. Focus Sash comes down, Sycamore, there's good job, opponent. Jirachi, that could be a bad card for us because it can use a Stardust to discard our Strong Energy. There we see another Level Ball, probably getting out the Zubat. I mean, I would imagine so. Zubat comes down. And there's Zubat. Maybe we can get a turn 2 knockout with Machamp. I don't know. Crazier things have happened on Pokemon Online. So we see 2 Zubats. Jirachi. There we see a Fighting Stadium. Okay. And we see a Muscle Jab for 70. So we can do 7, 14, 50, 60, 70. We actually can knock out this Lucario right now. Do we put down the Sky Field, though? We'll Ultra Ball, discard the Bronzor and the Spinarak. Let's see, we're going to do... so, it does 20 times the number of damage counters on this Pokemon. So, if we do 7 times 2, 140. 160, 180. Yeah, that should be a knockout unless I'm crazy. So we'll grab another Machamp, which seems great. Put that down. Put a Steel Energy on the active. And we're just going to Birch. So that way we can knock out this Lucario. And there we see heads. We can... let's think about this. I think I'm actually just going to end my turn like this. Now, there's no way we can power up a Bronzong next turn because I have 2 Smeargles down. But we can just Steamy Man for the knockout. Unless I did the math wrong. But hopefully we got it right. And we got it right. 180 damage. We are confused, but that's okay. Oh my goodness, we should have Ultra Ball for Ariados. What was I doing? Oh my goodness, I forgot about the Focus Sash. No, Pokemon, why you failed me? No, big miss. No, why? Okay, whatever. I've seen Ultra Ball discarding a Fighting and a Sycamore, getting a Golbat to do 20 more damage. We had Ariados. We could have knocked out. There we see 20 damage coming down Machamp. Oh my goodness. Shaymin drawn up to 6. Why am I so bad at Pokemon? I don't even know. I mean, I do know why I'm bad, because I make silly mistakes like that. Alright, well. Alright, so we see another Golbat coming down. Let's see where the 20 damage goes. Onto the active. We see a Hawlucha coming down. Okay. So, do we have Lucario still in our deck? We do. So what we might do is, he's going to knock us out. We're going to send up the Bronzor. We're going to Metal Links to it. And we're going to get a Lucario out. Yeah, that seems fine. So our turn, we'll Ultra Ball, discard. I kind of want to get a Shaymin as well because we have the Sky Field. But I think we need the Lucario for sure. So we'll discard a Steel and an AZ. Yeah, that seems fine. We'll discard those two. We'll grab the Lucario. Hopefully it's in the deck. And there it is. So grab the Lucario. Put down the Lucario. Put a Strong Energy on it. Play down the Muscle Man on the active. We'll use the Acro Bike. Let's see what 2 cards we get. A Sycamore. That seems like a great card to grab. We'll put down the Sky Field. Put a Focus Sash on just on Machamp. It doesn't really matter. And we'll play the Sycamore. Discarding a hand. Drawing 7. And we get the Ariados, but no Bronzong. We need a Metal Links this turn really bad because we need to power up this Machamp the following turn. So Battle Compressor, discard, maybe the Regirock. I might want to keep it. Actually, don't know what to discard right now. This is always a trouble for me. Let's see. We discard the other Compressor. We can discard Judge and Lysandre. Yep, that seems like fine cards to discard. We will retreat into this Lucario. We'll put a Focus Sash on it as well. I mean, I know he has Crobats, and he can easily just use those as well. So Missile Jab for the knockout. Taking 2 price cards. I just can't believe I messed up on that. Alright, so both at 4 price cards? Yep, both at 4 price cards. We see a Hawlucha come up, but the Hawlucha can't really knock us out, and we could Corkscrew Smash. Oh man, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it has resistance. Never mind. Don't worry what I was going to say. Don't worry about what I was going to say. So we see the Hawlucha come up. He also has that Jirachi on the bench as well. He could use as any moment to start us. There we see Karina. There we see another Hawlucha coming down. And I still can't believe that we didn't Ultra Ball for an Ariados because we could have knocked it out. Okay, we see a Focus Sash coming down. Sorry, that's going to be stuck with me forever. Focus Sash onto the Hawlucha. There we see a Strong Energy. And we see a Flying Press for 80. Okay, so on to our turn. We can play the Machamp down. Let's think about this. Just a little bit. Well, we can, I guess, just attach a Strong Energy to Lucario. We can Corkscrew Smash for the knockout. We can do 6, 8. It goes down to 6, and then the Ariados will knock it out. We'll play the Acro Bike. We're looking for a Bronzor or a Bronzong. We'll get the Acro Bike again. Play it again. Just looking for a Bronzong. Come on, Bronzong. Level Ball. This can get us the Bronzong. Okay, cool. So we can Level Ball for the Bronzong. We can put it down. Metalinks to this Machamp. And yeah, so Metal. Oh man. Okay, never mind. Don't worry. I was gonna say we should have waited till we attached this fighting energy because we could have maybe attached the metal and then Metalinks. No, I don't. Never mind. Don't worry. I just said I don't know what I was saying. Okay. Well, I guess we will just. We play the Ariados first. So Poison's Nest. So 6, 8. Do 8. And then 7, 6, and then Poison will knock it out. So yeah, that seems like a fine play. We'll use the Corkscrew Smash to knock it out. And, yep, taking a knockout. Yes, we would like to draw to have 6 cards in our hand. Are you crazy? Alright, so we see the Hawlucha getting knocked out. We take 2 damage from Poison. And we go down to 3. Our opponent goes down to 3 as well. We get a fighting energy. So cool. Next turn we can do the whole Bronzong play if we want to. We see a Hawlucha come up. And, if he has, let's see, 6, so we have 90 left. If he has a Strong Energy and or a Fighting Stadium, he can knock us out this turn. They will see a Muscle Band going down to the Crobat, or a Crobat as well. They will see a Golbat, picking up the Shaymin, and let's see, does he hit it or not? Shaymin going to draw up to 6. He needs an Energy and some kind of damage modifier, like a Muscle Band or Strong Energy, a Crobat. They will see a Fighting Crobat and a Fighting. And there we see a Strong Energy, so that will knock out our Lucario. Here we see a Flying Press, doing 80. And of course, Poison will kill us. Or not, Pokemon don't die. We just get they just get knocked out. We will send in the Bronzong. Okay, and on to our turn. We will Metalinks the Steel Energy to this guy. Okay. Put a Fighting Energy onto this Machamp. We can use. Oh no! Don't use Poison's Nest. We will retreat into the Machamp. Use a Smeargle ability. So second coat. Alright, switching to metal with a Fighting Energy. Okay. And we can use the Ariados Poison's Nest. And then Crazy Hammer for the knockout. Okay, cool. So we got that play off. And then next turn, we can knock out the Lucario and or Shaymin, whatever we want to. So Crazy Hammer. It looks like we'll be able to win. I don't think my opponent can take a knockout next turn. Let's see. He can do 3, 6. 3, 6. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The max. Oh, no. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He actually can knock us out next turn. If he gets double Crobat, that'd be 60. And then a Hawlucha with a Strong Energy, Muscle Band, and a Fighting Stadium. That'd be 180 total. So that will knock us out. If he gets that whole combo, he can knock us out that way. That'd be crazy if he does that. I am not going to lie. That'd be pretty ridiculous. Well, let's see what he can do. If only we didn't make that misplay early in the game by not getting the Ariados. I don't know why I didn't get the Ariados, but I didn't. They would see a Shaymin, going to draw up to. Maybe he's going for it. Maybe he's going for this ridiculous play. It could happen. He hasn't played a Crobat yet, that I know of. He's played 3 Strong Energies, so he might have 1 left. He hasn't played a Muscle Band. He's only played 1 Fighting Stadium. Let's see it go down. That's his own. I think that's his only out. 6 max total, so he needs to do 120. 6. Nope, a Fighting Energy go down Crobat. Okay, cool. We're good to go. We can win the game. Lysandre, I do not care about that as long as you don't red guard us. Shaymin drawn up to 5. Oh no, he could knock out our Ariados. No, he can't. Wait, 3s. Oh, he can. He can knock out our Ariados. No, don't do that. Don't be a jerk. Don't knock out. Okay, Super Scoop up. Oh, don't knock out our Ariados. Please don't do that. Why? Don't do such a thing. Pick up a Golbat. Put the Zubat down. He can, like, double Crobat and then Skill Dive, knock out the Ariados, and then we couldn't use Poison's next turn to actually win the game. Oh, that could be bad, but we see a pass on our opponent, so we got the switch into the Machamp. We have the Lysandre in the discard pile because we battle Compressor away, so Lysandre bringing up a Shaymin. I don't think we can even knock out the... Oh, there we see a pass from our concession from our opponent. We probably could have knocked out Lucario. I am not sure. I would have grabbed the Shaymin just to make sure I wasn't going to do math. And there you go. You can see the power of Machamp, Bronzong, Ariados, Smeargle. It sounds crazy on paper. Don't get me wrong. I know it sounds crazy, but you can see how the deck works, and it's actually a really, really good deck. And with this deck, you don't have to discard your energies. So once you Meta Lynx pull the Smeargle trick off, you don't have to do it again unless you want to power Machamp on the bench for the following turn. So hopefully you enjoyed these two games. We really saw the power of Machamp, Smeargle, Bronzong. Pretty crazy games. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Hit that subscribe button. We're so close to, I think, 3,300. Hold on. We're going to find out together how close we are. Let's see. We'll find out together. We're very close. I think it's 3,300. Oh, my phone wants to freeze. Oh, great. Tomorrow is also City Tournaments Week 2, where we're going to answer your questions about cities. We'll also have Kevin Baxter on the show. He won his cities this past weekend. So if you have any questions for Kevin Baxter, for me, for Andrew Womble, make sure you leave them down in the comments. If you have questions for us, we'll make sure we answer those. We'll also talk about the metagame that happened last weekend, what we saw, what were some of the big decks, and what you can anticipate for Week 2. And we're at 3294, so we are 6 away from 3,300, which is great. So hopefully you have a great Tuesday. Thanks for watching, especially if you're watching right now. And if you're watching right now, let me know by leaving an L. Just leave an L if you're watching right now. And that way we'll know what we're talking about, but nobody else will. I hope you have a great day. Alrighty, bye.